I'm Barry John. Welcome back to Let's Play Descent 2. I have a whole bunch of people in the cockpit right now, and I'm kind of worried. I'll let them all introduce themselves.
I'm Lazyfire. I'm stuck between, like, 5 people.
I'm Laylight. I'm sitting in the middle seat.
I'm Solitaire.
I'm Speedwall, and did that say bulk destroyer in the beginning?
Yes.
It destroys in bulk. It's a Costco bot.
Did you also see what weapon it's equipped with?
Gauss cannon?
Yes.
Oh no, are we going to have a mirror match?
Well, no. Here's the thing. The developers of the game recognized that, oh, stupid die, you. The developers of the game recognized that the Vulcan cannon bot was kinda mean. But so when they came into this game and they brought out our little friend, the Gauss cannon bot, they did a couple of things. Number one, they made sure that he didn't have stupidly good aim. Number two, they actually kept it on basically firing in burst mode rather than a stream fire. So when these guys fire off, you'll find that they only basically just tap their attack button, their metaphorical attack button, rather than holding it down like the Vulcan cannons did.
So they only fire like 3 or 4 rounds, they pause, and then they fire 3 or 4 rounds, etc.
Yes.
What's the
I mean, on the
fan?
plus side, that means you're not taking as much damage in
broken
open
fans
space.
with
On the
eerie,
minus side, I guess the splash damage might hit you.
The broken fans with the lava light coming out of them made me want to make a Silent Hill joke, but then I saw lava fish come out of the lava pool, and
This is now a Star Fox game.
yeah. Can
You know,
imagine?
I would gladly take Material Defender through a Star Fox game because the Pyro has, well, 6 degrees of freedom, and Star Fox doesn't.
Plus, the Pyro GX doesn't take damage when you run into a wall unless you do it really hard.
Full speed ahead.
Okay, but there has to be a Smash level where we fight on top of the Pyro GX.
No items. Final destination.
What would the hostage assist trophy even do?
Summon Thief Bot.
Yeah,
A bunch of invisible alphas. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, the thief bot would be, stealing the power-ups from everybody else.
Yeah. Wasn't there a Nintendogs trophy that just covered the screen with a puppy at one point? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the greatest.
And then, wow, we're going for deep cuts here.
Hi guys, we
Rescue
were just
us.
talking about you.
They must have been getting hot in there since their fan was broken.
Yeah.
What is that fan actually blowing anything in or out of? I kind of like usually you have to vent something somewhere.
Leftover construction project.
It's probably for, like, moving, mixing the air within the area. Like, if there's waste gas from, like, particular industrial processes, they probably don't want it building up in any one particular area of the mine or something.
I've played enough Oxygen Not Included to know that sometimes you just have vents that you thought you were going to build and then only finished halfway through.
Oh, do you have Entrapped here?
Yes. And he blew up, so...
Well, he just died.
That guy
Clearly,
was-
I should
he
go
was
collect
really
this stuff. There's
juking
nothing
around
dangerous
trying
here.
to avoid it.
But that's why I had the Merculite missiles and the Gauss cannon out, because fastest guns.
Look at that game saved.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh
This is a
boy.
lot. This is a lot. This is kind of a lot.
Well, it's fine. The game's just giving you more Merculonius missiles.
I get
Where you guys
XP
go?
for all this.
Boy, can you go through that lava fall or not? Because it looks translucent.
Yes, you can. But unlike last level, you don't have to go through as many.
Okay.
Actually, correction. You don't have to go through any at all at this point. That was a last level gimmick.
Yeah, see, you're already almost full on Mercutronic missiles again.
Yeah. So there's the Gauss Cannon guy, and you noticed how he's just tapping his shots rather than, draining a full 30 shields every time he fires.
Quote-unquote fires.
Yeah, we'll just save that for insane mode. They'll love it.
Yeah.
Oh, does that shut off the lasers?
Yes.
Or some of
But
them,
only
anyway.
But the outside lasers never get shut off. It's only the inside lasers that get shut off. So you have to grab these guys from the inside.
Bounce. Oh, I see the speedrun strat right there. It bounce off the lasers to go faster.
Yeah. But bouncing off the lasers causes damage. Oh, there we go. That's the exit I need. And it's at this point I realized, wait a second, I still have the Vulcan cannon equipped.
Burn it all down.
I figured, you know what, I've given the Gauss cannon enough love. Let's just Vulcan cannon things. And you can see the difference in how long it took to destroy somebody.
Yeah, that was a while.
Yeah, it doesn't have the added explosive effects, so...
But
Some days you just need the really high fire rate, though.
Does it stun lock is really the question.
Yes, it's stun like heck.
Alright, bye lava fish, see ya. Apparently it's doing its own thing.
Oh, there it goes.
Yep. Bye, lava fish. We loved you. Or not.
It was the Threads mascot.
He was half cool for a maybe second.
Ow! Yeah, whenever you see the energy drainers, you back off fast. That's definitely the way to go. Because they only have one attack, but it takes away your weapons.
And sometimes they murder you.
Yeah, and when levels are this big, you can be a long, long way away from the energy refill station.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned it in the last video, I am super looking for those game saved moments. I completely understand where they pop up.
Well, here's the thing about the game save moments, is that not all game save represents a cut. I mean, sometimes I'll just do some quick saves in a row and then wind up, just advancing to the next point where I feel like, okay, I should save here and be done with it. And, oh, wow. Man, is that did the music finally give out on me?
Yeah,
The guitarist got tired.
There's some Swedish guy who's just very tired of playing the guitar as hard as he can.
Ooh, ow!
Oh.
Yep.
Man, even the non-lava fishes are dangerous.
The music gave out in the previous episode pretty quickly, too. It's very bizarre to me that the music gives out like it does.
Well, I think part of it is that because I'm running the red track audio, sometimes it just doesn't load the next track.
Yeah.
And I have to, start a new level for the track to load up.
This was from the era of gaming where they encourage you to put another CD in the disc tray just to play your own music during the game. Yeah, yes, for those of you 20 and under, this is what it was like in the gaming in the 90s.
Yeah, this was back when computers actually had floppy disk drives on them.
Yeah.
You had a beige computer and that was what you liked.
Yeah.
Yeah, computers came in 3 colors: beige, tan, and taupe.
Once in a while, khaki. But that was really
God.
just if it was old.
Yeah.
So my job involves me buying a lot of really outdated hardware for stuff that was built in the 90s. And let me tell you about the things that I have purchased in the last year. Where
Do
they
tell.
go. PCIe? We can't use that. That's a moment. Also, I bought a $5 processor earlier this year.
Oh, wow, big
A
spender.
$5 X10 processor. And when I suggested they upgrade to something that was from this century, They told me that would not happen. Welcome to the wonders of buying for the JSF.
My dad runs his shop off of an emulated 486 that he runs on a modern computer just because he didn't want to have to update his entire system, so he's just using a new computer running 30-year-old hardware.
I work with a guy
That's
who has
amazing.
hacked. I work with a guy who's hacked his laptop to have Linux on it, despite the fact that he's not allowed to have Linux on it because he doesn't like Windows.
Where I work, the in-store inventory is run through DOS.
You're not saying anything that sounds insane to me.
Yes, but then again, like, we're all old people here. Like, seriously, this is one of the reasons why I play the games that I do for Something Awful, is that most of them are the old games that nobody, like, a lot of the audience has never played or never even heard of.
Oh yeah, there's entire software ecosystems out there that we
Okay.
just keep forgetting about as time marches onward.
You know what my favorite thing is... Oh, no, go ahead, please.
You Zoomers out there, if you're wondering why the hard drive for your computer is C, it's because A and B were always the floppy drives, which would often contain the startup software for starting your computer.
I forgot
And
about
this
that
has
myself.
just been a tradition since the 80s.
Yeah, because
yeah.
C was basically a storage drive.
Mm-hmm.
Back when you see storage,
Yeah.
you could say the word storage and not mean memory.
Mm-hmm.
And no one would get confused, and I didn't have to
Wow,
fight
that was a
somebody
nice
about
snipe,
it.
actually.
That was
that
really
was,
good.
actually.
Holy hell.
By the way, I'd like you to look on the map here.
That is a
secret door-
shot.
Yeah, like, well, no, like, look at it. Like, that secret door I open up there leads back into into this room all the way back at the start of the level.
What? I do
Yes.
like how you've won fucking JFK'd that door, or that bot from that door, and then pointed out
The
how
impossible.
it looped around.
Yep.
Sniper Wolf Barry John.
I mean, it's a good thing that the start of the level has that special door texture on it, or you might not even recognize the start in some of these levels.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's something that I didn't show off, but I am going to be doing, is that there's actually another secret exit out of that room there that I can't open from that end. It has to be opened up from this end. Because, one-way passages are a thing in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yeah, there's the red door, and the exit is just right above that, so... slightly wrong direction.
Anyways, just going back into our ancient hardware discussion, can I tell you that Newark, who is like the purveyor of like all computer components ever, they still run on like ancient hardware, and I'm talking DOS mainframe hardware, JDE stuff.
Hey, look, unless they have actual magnetic discs or a magnetic tape for their art record systems, that ain't new.
True. It just freaks me out. Like, I've worked for a number of companies now that like use old like mainframe systems that they've emulated as
All of
their
these goody
systems.
power-ups hidden behind all of these windows that we can't get to.
Now,
How do I get there? Let me just check this wireframe for 6 hours.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Yeah, it's too bad we don't have any kind of demolitions explosives to destroy that grate, huh?
Yeah.
No, it's metal, you see.
If this was Red Faction,
Oh,
If this was Red Faction, you could dig a hole 4 feet away from it and then find out that it's bedrock after that.
yeah. Or, no, wait, if this was original Red Faction, also the metal would still be indestructible. If it was Gorilla, it'd be the other way around. The ground is indestructible, but the building
Hey,
is not. Yeah.
that's mean. They put that grate behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Basically, there's an audio cue when you pass through this area. If you listen for it, and it basically that's the
Oh, we're
Yeah, there it is.
that's the sound of the grate appear or toggling.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
toggle.
so it toggles.
Yep.
Huh.
Neat.
At first I thought they were trying to make sure that you didn't feel like you had to backtrack too far, but now that it opens again, that's just weird. Now I'm not sure what to think.
Were we just turbo boosting through
I don't know what
place?
to think about that. I feel
Yep.
bad.
Basically, that's a secret that I never really got into because it requires either gimmick shots with guided missiles or don't even bother.
Gimmick shots, do it.
Oh, trust me, there's a gimmick shot in level level 13 that's required to get the next weapon.
Oh God.
Looking forward to that.
I love gimmick shots.
Yeah, somebody on the design team went, guided missile that you can remotely control, and then, basically go, this is actually something we can use.
Yeah, it's like a hacking minigame.
Let's find a way to fuck somebody over.
Well, hey, I mean, the player's really good at destroying robots by now, so we gotta hide these goodies behind something really hard to do.
Well, gimmick shots.
That
Yeah,
giant
I like
yellow
it.
thing is...
That's the yellow key.
Okay. It looked so big, I thought it was
It's
a
not
boss.
exploding.
Well, I mean, that's the RFID transponder inside the key, right?
Ah, right, yeah.
Did you just use your flare to impale a hostage?
Yes.
I just wanted to light up his life.
I wanted him to feel how I feel.
Oh, I love you guys. I really do. This is...
Well, at least someone loves me. God.
But once I stop banging up against walls, where did I find that exit?
No, hit it. Hit the wall head on. Come on.
Yeah,
Directly
they
to
put
forehead.
the lights everywhere except the exit. What kind of design is that?
Well, no, you just shoot at the wall until you find.
How do you
exit.
find the fire exit?
You light a match, duh.
Uh-huh.
I poured the gasoline on it.
Sometimes I wish this game had a headlight function instead of the flares, but you just know that it would drain your...
Speedball.
About
There is
that.
a headlight.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, this is Descent 2.
It's
right.
a new feature.
This is Descent 2, remember?
All right, we're not sending a speedball to GDQ.
Now, what we actually need is a headlight that damages the enemy.
Yeah, there we go.
This enemy is extremely weak to light.
You
It's
that's
super
called
effective.
the flare. The
yeah.
flare deals 1 point of damage when it hits something, remember?
That's why you shot the hostage. Do that one
Yeah.
point of damage to him.
Well, you had to put a stake through his
wait.
heart to make sure he wasn't a
Oh.
vampire. What? Oh.
That was some save.
Yeah, we had to save before we got that shield. That was very
we had to
dangerous.
thread the needle
the
there.
shield. It's a trap shield, you see.
Oh, and that was a trap too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I believe
Didn't
it.
look around that particular corner. Guess you get to eat a little tiny bit of damage.
Holy crap! That wasn't. That was kind of evil.
Yeah, the designers
Well.
of the Descent games are fiendish.
I've noticed from the videos.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you get 200 shields. You can make a tiny little mistake like that every now and then.
or sometimes they just like hang on to you.
We're fine. We still have
It's-
84
it's
spare
okay,
energy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Got more Minox chewing on the power cables.
It's really bad that those remind me of like tasers.
Oh,
I think that's exactly what they're supposed to look like.
Yeah, having been up close to a taser recently, it's a little concerning.
Well, as long as it wasn't a taser attached to a flying robot, because we all know that that's coming.
Well, the cops are really looking forward to that day.
Yes,
tell you.
they
yeah.
are.
The day of the armed robots. Well, it's already here. We have flying drones.
Just imagine the day the drones just like descend from the sky and start stunning you.
Yeah, the little helicopter things.
I got pulled over while running the other day, and let me tell you.
Were you running faster than the speed limit?
I was running faster than the cop was driving, and that was concerning to him.
Okay, I'll do you one better.
I was kidding. I'm sorry.
I'll do you one better.
Sorry
I once got
that.
pulled over by cops in my own driveway.
Sir, do you know where you are? So if you become that much of a threat, the cops are stopping you at your house.
He openly admitted that he was really desperate to give someone a ticket that day.
Yeah, I was going to ask if they admitted to you, like, if they just ran your license on you, because the cop was super upset that the guy running at 4 a.m. was not carrying his license on him.
Oh, great.
License and registration, please.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, shit, I forgot. I was going down.
Yeah, you forgot your jogging license.
You know, the one thing that saved me was it was warm that morning and I didn't have my face mask on.
Well, I live in northern Alberta, so if somebody's wearing a balaclava, nobody's going to bat an eye.
That's me
Tuesday.
every morning. And the cops stop me. I may feel ways about that, and I'm sorry for distracting from your video for this, but like I feel ways about this.
Hey, to be fair, man, I mean, these are long videos, so a little
We
bit
got
of
a long
distraction.
road ahead of us.
We're almost
Let
done.
me tell you about my other stories.
Well, we're at about 5 minutes, so 5 minutes to go, so I think we're good.
Wow,
This
time flies when you share personal anecdotes.
How'd you get pulled over in your driveway?
There's like a horseshoe turn right before I go to my house, and the cop said, "Hey, you went around that turn too fast," and he pulled me over right where my house happened to actually be.
Oh, so your house has like a pair of driveways?
No, it's more like the road just does a U-turn on its own, and goes right into where my house is.
Oh.
So did you just go like safe base? Like, I'm home?
Yeah.
He's not Dr. McNinja.
Or John Wick.
Oh.
He did, yeah.
Can't
John Wick also
believe
did the
you
safe
admitted
at
you
home
weren't John
base
Wick.
thing. Yeah.
That's, yeah, I just, sometimes, man.
Back to the death hallway.
Oh, yeah, trust me, if a bad bounce in there, you're just going to take impact damage till you're dead.
All cops are bad.
I'm glad they didn't spawn any enemies in there with you, because that would just be a death sentence. Ow! Stop.
No, what
That
is
is
death sentence?
evil.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that guy just caught him flat-footed there. I mean, even though he's a spaceship.
Wow, 8 shields, and we're almost
Yeah.
at the end of the game here. Or at least
That's
11.
why you saw that save. Ooh, shields.
Fast shields.
Shields.
Better use the guided missile on these guys, because
Well, that's what they're there for. You can't take them with you.
True. When you die.
I mean, if there's any other power-ups lying around in the mine, they're going to get blown up.
Oh god, that
Oh,
reminds
boy.
me of
Oh,
the original
ooh.
Thief game where you weren't allowed to take stuff between levels, or you'd like run out of gold if you didn't spend it all on upgrades first or something. So
I mean, it's for the better. You wouldn't want to just say that you ran out of missiles in level 21 and then backtrack into level 20 to pick up some more missiles.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
all right, there it is.
Wow.
And we just lost it all.
Yeah, it's gone.
You managed not to get ambushed by the shield, but you got ambushed by the smelter instead. Good job.
Yep.
Oh wow, you just have to really thread the needle through all that lava, don't you?
Yep. Seriously, guys, everybody who's watching this in the thread afterwards, you just no, lava levels are bad. Lava levels like this are horrible. And don't forget to turn off your guided missiles when you're not using them specifically.
Oh boy. Let's see it.
That's right. Remember to turn off the lava when you leave the workplace for the day.
That's right. Shut the lava down. Everyone says it's a huge cost savings to leave it on, but it's not.
I think that's why we had to blow this place up. You know, someone forgot to turn off the lava, and all the robots went crazy.
Did anybody remember the No One Lives Forever 2 LP where some of the guys comment about, you know, how they know how fake the lava looks, but that's what's expected?
That's true. That's true. All video game lava does not look or behave like real lava. That's just a fact now.
It's just
Well,
boiling
lava
Kool-Aid.
is just water that's hot.
Yeah, it's boiling Kool-Aid.
Uh-huh.
There we go!
Yeah, that's not lava. That's explosions, sure. There's like 40 guys in there. That's fine.
Yep, lava exists in 3 phases: the solid, the liquid, and the explosion.
Oh no.
Oh.
Bye.
But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you all.
You're welcome.